Hello, I'm your superhero critic, and welcome to the 4th annual Bat-May. It's not going to be as packed as last Bat-May simply because of my schedule change. There's only going to be 2 reviews a month now, so with that being said, what started with the over-successful Batman animated series in the 90s eventually grew into Superman the Animated Series. That series began what became one of the first and massively growing superhero franchises and spawned the Justice League, and to this date created one of the most memorable 3-part episode crossovers that showed the Joker being hired by Lex Luthor to take down Superman. So I figured what better way to start the 4th Bat-May than to bring in the Flyboy and dedicate both reviews of this month to Batman-Superman crossovers. So let's start by going straight into the Batman-Superman movie, also known as a 3-part series, The World's Finest. We begin on a stormy night at an antique store closing, only for a beret-wearing woman to play a tune on a jack-in-the-box. I'll give you $20. Of course it's Joker and Harley who rob the place of its green statue that Bullock and Gordon assume is made of jade. Batman takes a sample of it.
I'd like a closer look.
Hey, he can't leave a crime scene with evidence.
You want to stop him? Be my guest.
Nah, I'm good. Batman, of course, doesn't believe that it's jade since it emits a radiation and decides that he'll go to Metropolis. Meanwhile, in Metropolis, Lois Lane is on the president's plane while it's hijacked and she's forced into a seatbelt. My power of boners is calling, Lois!
Thanks for strapping me in.
Maybe United Airlines should hire Superman. Superman saves the day and Lois tries to ask for a normal date, but the bank is robbed and he heads off to save the day again. Luthor is pissed off that Superman yet again is getting press coverage and tells Mercy to start the car, only for Harley to have already knocked her out, and our villains meet.
Whoa, mama, check out the cute hitchhiker.
Joker wants Lex to hire him to kill Superman because
I've read up on your Flyboy. I know his weakness.
puppies, kittens, people named Martha.
See? Solid kryptonite.
Damn, so close. Lex agrees to help, but only if he has no connections, and we go to the airport where Clark and Lois are waiting for Bruce Wayne, and Lois talks about the rumors about him.
I hear he's nothing but Gotham trash. Rich, spoiled, and absolutely gorgeous.
Oh lordy, I'm the only female lead, so of course I gotta create a dumbass love triangle. Bruce, of course, flirts while ignoring Clark before heading to Lex, making a date before leaving. Joker decides he's going to take over Metropolis's gang's hideout as he literally takes the trash leader out literally.
Adios, muchacho!
Superman is let known of Joker's presence as Bruce and Lex have a meeting regarding robots. Lex suggests they should be weaponized and Bruce turns the offer down. That night, Lois and Bruce have their date, but Bruce is more concerned about Superman.
Then how do you contact him?
Committing a felony helps. Listen, you seem awfully interested in Superman. Do you want me to fix you two up?
I need to know for some, research. Don't touch me! Later that night, Batman crashes a club and all of the thugs attack and interrogates the dude, resulting in one of the best scenes in the entire series. That's right, I'm that awesome. You never expected to be flipped. Take that, table. Our heroes question each other's motives, with Superman sneaking a peek under the mask, and Batman even letting Superman know the Joker has kryptonite on him. Lois calls Clark and lets him know her and Bruce are getting serious. Batman cheats on the identity thievery as well.
Touché.
See, two can play at that game. The next day, the heroes in their civilian disguises discuss the fact no news about Joker's whereabouts while arguing over Lois, before we go to another date that's interrupted by the Joker kidnapping Lois, and Bruce almost dies as he falls out a window. Batman warns Superman to expect the unexpected as Joker taunts Lois with the promoted death of Superman. Our villain sends Superman a tape that makes so only he could see where he is. Heading there in his anti-kryptonite suit, which Joker is upset about, but he alludes to it.
I had it all planned so perfectly. Oh, wait! That's it!
What?
Silly me. I forgot the acid.
I told him to expect the unexpected, but no one listens to Batman. Batman comes to save the day, but they end up locked in the room as Joker releases a gas into the room and Superman tells him to destroy the kryptonite using acid, allowing them to escape. Joker loses his marbles.
It hasn't begun, Soupy.
He's gotta be kidding.
You have a villain whose structure and theme is exploding toys, but you did not expect marbles to be explodable. Good job. Lex is of course pissed off and shoots out Joker, and it becomes a normal talk between Joker and Lex, while Harley and Mercy hilariously beat the crap out of each other. Lex demands Joker finish the job, while Clark heads to Lois to let Bruce secretly know he knows Lex is involved, and Batman pays a visit to Lex.
What do you want?
Information regarding a mutual acquaintance.
What are you talking about? I don't know any...
God, Mercy just can't catch a break today, can she? Lex gives no info out of fear, and the next night a cruise ship sends out a distress call and both heroes head to Hobbs Bay. Soup's investigating the ship, only to see a smaller ship explode trying to capsize the ship, and he saves the day anyway. Batman finds the Joker while he sends one of Lex's robots to attack, which leads the fight to the Daily Planet where he runs into Lois and she helps with what she can. But Bruce loses his cape and cowl, revealing his identity.
So when were you gonna tell me? The honeymoon?
Why did you assume we were gonna get married? The robot is destroyed as Superman is done saving the ship, and despite Lois's fear, our two heroes agree for a team up as Lex tries to double-cross Joker, only to be double-crossed himself. Harley then paints a ship to look like a smile.
I love to personalize all my stuff.
You know, Joker, that's why it's so easy for me to fix things that you fuck up. You put a smile on everything. What are you? A Happy Meal? Our heroes had to deal with the final fight and break in, thus starting a huge robot fight that lasts a little bit while Joker gets away in his ship. Our heroes cannot directly destroy the last robot because Mercy is tied to it, but they figure out how to get around that. Superman deals with the other robot while Batman heads after a Metropolis-destroying Joker. Superman ends up having to use a lead-lined door to destroy the kryptonite-carrying robot. During the fight, Joker's marbles begin blowing up, and Batman and Superman save Quinn and Lex.
At this point, he probably is.
Even for me, that was a dick move. God. Our movie ends with Joker's body disappearing, the partnership with Lex is cut, Lois breaks it off with Bruce, and our heroes thank each other for helping out, and Bruce flies to go back to Gotham with Clark looking on the skyline. This movie is great. Great voice acting, great plot, great overall character development, and in the long run, it's one of the best Batman animated films, in my personal opinion. So join me 2 weeks from now when we decide to take a look at the comic versions of these cartoons, as we dive into Batman Adventures issue 25. I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome.